Jay Subugo, the pump and the finish. Jumper is good. Lamar, basket and one. At 6 points back. Laan knocks down the 3. Steal, Yamping, look out. Well, Yamping throws it down. Daddy sees a gap and throws it down. Early out, Mike Bennett with a hammer. Fidel for 3.
2019, yan ang huling taon that Cebu was able to host the game for the MPBL. They were able to leave a mark, leaving a huge win in the hearts of the Cebuanos. Marami ang nag-abang, marami ang nag-intay, and now the long wait is finally over because tonight, here at the Hoops Dome in Mactan, Cebu, against the Biñan Tatakjel, the Cebu Greats are about to make one of their greatest comebacks yet to once again win the hearts of their home crowd. Dito lang sa liga na inaabangan mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Ryan Suwal with the layup. Ahead. Rick Caballero.
The flash. Oh, the throwdown.
There's history, there's culture, there's food, and then there's hoops. Cebu, a place steeped in our country's history, is also a basketball haven, and they welcome back the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League dito sa Hoops Dome in Mactan, Cebu. A resounding return for the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Look at the fans outside and inside the venue right here. Kenny Roger Rucacorba, who grew up just 3 hours away from here in Camotes Island. Nick Caballero, a proud son of this province, is making his homecoming. Sila ni Francis Tamsi naman, and the rest of the Cebu Greats are looking to make their mark. And as Andrea mentioned, they want to win the hearts of their fans here. June Manzo is making a return to the lineup as Cebu defends home court against Biñan here in Mactan, Cebu. Maayong gabi kaninyong tanan, sila Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez. Andre Indisio gave you that really nice intro earlier. And Coach Mike, important game for Cebu. And what a way to come back sa kanilang home court.
One thing's for sure, ramdam na ramdam mo yung anticipation ng mga fans dito sa Cebu. They have been waiting for so long, and now MPBL is finally here, and let's get this show on the road.
Oo, no, magandang gabi sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube, Tap Sports and Solar Sports. And silipin natin ang ating team standings just to see how important this game is at the moment with the way the two teams are right now. Number 1 na ang Batangas. They won against Basilan earlier tonight. Cebu and Biñan, number 3 and number 4. Quezon, not far behind at number 5. So, alam mo na itong limang to, ay maglalaban-laban para sa home court advantage in the first round of our playoffs, if the playoffs started today. Pero alam naman natin, medyo malayo pa, no? Still have a couple of months in the regular season, but you know how important it is para dito sa dalawang kupunan na to.
Yeah, napakahalaga. Lalo na yung top 5 teams that you mentioned, halos nagpapalitan lang ng pwestuhan yan. But the important thing is, these guys are in there, lalo na para sa mga fans ng Cebu, trying to get to the top 3 in this game.
One common thing about these two teams, as we check out the comparison ng kanilang statistics, they've been models of consistency this season.
Agree.
And nakikita natin sa numero yan with Biñan and Cebu.
Yeah, a lot of improvement for both these teams. Better rank in terms of offense itong Cebu, but defensively, higher ranking para dito sa Biñan. They're second best when it comes to defense. But I think it all boils down to rebounding right now. You are talking about the top 2 or the top 3 rebounding team so far this season. And both these teams love to get the offensive rebound, score off of it, and so you expect a lot of paint action underneath.
Very, very impressive numbers there. And I'm really actually surprised with the rebounding numbers, no, na sila dalawa yung top 2 teams this season, considering na marami nga tayong teams dito na malalaki and you know, with a lot of really good big men. But these 2 teams, meron din ibubugat to, lalo na sa ilalim, no? And a player matchup, you know, this was an easy pick for a player matchup. They got probably two front runners for the most valuable player award this season. Nick Caballero and Mark Meneses. Just incredible numbers para sa dalawang players na to.
Very close numbers actually, but there's one stat that you see in there, that usage rate. That really is a measure of how involved they are on the offensive end. Clearly, Nick Caballero is an all-star scorer para dito sa Biñan, but Mark Meneses, he pretty much is one of the primary guys that they look to score. But make no mistake about it, defensively, he leads in steals and rebounds, in blocks rather, para dito si Cebu with almost 2 per game.
Well, usage rate, you can say that Mark Meneses does not command the ball all the time. Pero, lagi siya sumusulpot at nakakuha lagi ng baskets. And, you know, for more on Nick and Mark, let's go to Andrea.
That is right, Sidel. Unahin ko na nga muna itong si Nick. Nick, 7 taon ang inintay ng Cebu Greats para makabalik dito sa kanilang home court. I'm pretty sure gigil na gigil silang makakuha ng panalo para sa kanilang mga kababayan. Bilang ikaw ang pinakabata sa Biñan, ano ang handa mong gawin to spoil that great comeback ng Cebu?
Personally, bibigay ko lang yung best ko kung ano matutulong ko sa team. Andyan yung defense namin nasa team, and ginaguide naman ako ng maayos ng coaches ko and sa teammates ko. And alam naman natin na composed kami sa veterans, and malaking bagay yun sa akin to boost my confidence.
At syempre, aabangan namin yan. I'm sure you are in an unfamiliar territory, pero anong gusto mong sabihin sa mga Cebuanos na tumanggap sa inyong team? At syempre, sa lahat na rin ng sumusuporta sa Biñan.
Salamat sa MPBL, sa Cebu Greats, sa kanina opportunity na makapagduwa sa akong hometown. To be honest, dito ako pinanganak, and sarap lang sa feeling na makapaglaro ulit dito sa Lapu-Lapu City.
Thank you so much. Good luck to you and your team. Dumako naman tayo sa aking kaliwa. And Mark, kagaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, 7 taon ang inintay ng mga Cebuanos para makalaro kayo ulit dito sa Cebu. Ano ba ang maipapangako mo at ng iyong team sa inyong mga kababayan ngayong gabi?
Ayun po, thank you po sa suporta ng mga taga-Cebuano. Gawin po namin yung best namin para po makuha yung panalo ngayon.
Meron ka bang gustong sabihin sa lahat ng mga Cebuanong nandito ngayon at nanonood din ngayon sa atin live ngayong gabi?
Maraming salamat po sa suporta nyo. Dito po kayo lahat nanood para sa amin po. Para sa inyo po itong game na to, kumbati tayo.
Thank you so much. Good luck to you and your team as well. Mga kaliga, this is Cebu versus Biñan. Richard Dampos, take it away.
We're just getting started. Mauna niya ang atong dugay nga gipaabot. Welcome to our main game as Biñan Tatagjel takes on Cebu Greats. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports, and MPBL YouTube channel. MANNY PACQUIAO'S MPBL Season 8. Let's meet the starting 5 of Biñan Tatagjel Beast Motorcycle Tire Mega Wagi. Guard number 0, Pamboy Raimundo. Playing center number 4, Warren Bonifacio. Power forward number 6, Jmar Gimpayan. 2 guard number 22, Carlo Lastimosa. And as small forward number 88, your very own from San Francisco, Camotes Island, Kenny Roca Curva. They are led by Boyet Fernandez, assisted by Gino Manansala, Gino Manuel, Eliasar Cabototan, J.R. Manansala, Mac Cardona, KG Canaleta, Pat Año Nuevo, Jonah Jacob, team managers, John Ray Canyola and Ruel Condo, LGU partner, Mayor Jelalonte with Ruben Tan and Monching Talisayon, team owner, Sajid Año Nuevo. bata, mga bistak, for your Cebu Greats! Number 3, Al Francis Tamsi. Number 4, CJ Payawal. From Talisay City, wearing 19, Elmer Chavez. Number 6, Wawi Escocio. Number 8, from Danao City, Braille Mecca. From Cebu City, number 2, Ice Hontiveros. Number 15, Alvin Beichong. Number 7, from Consolacion, Ron Denison. From Mandaue City, number 1, Andre Armenion. Wearing 21, Ichi Altamirano. Also from Mandaue City, Dolan Adlawan. Number 22, Simon Camacho. Number 45, Limuel Boom Boom Tampus. Number 24, Dr. Fly Don Reverente. From Mandaue City, number 77, JJ Hesalem. Number 23, from Alegria, Cebu, El Macho, June Manso. From Lapu-Lapu City, wearing 17, Kit Ariar. Number 31, Lakay Express, Mark Meneses. Number 37, from Mandaue City, bringing power and championship pedigree, J.R. Kinyahan. Coming in is the true legend of the game, known as the Cebuano Hot Shot, former councilor and former vice mayor of Cebu City, number 25, Donaldo Dondon Hontiveros. Their head coach is Aldrin Morante, assisted by the Little General from Dulho Fatima, Willie Generalao and Lance Inco. Coaching consultant from Bogo City, the Hitman, Junti Valenzuela. Team manager John Santos. Team representative from Danao City, Uncle Sam Lato. Both teams, please gather at center court for the pregame handshake.
And pre-game introductions are done. And we are just about ready to begin this ball game. Two legends of Philippine basketball, Don Ontiveros and Mark Pingris, sharing a moment there on center court. It's just an incredible occasion here in Cebu, and you know, minsan it's you gotta pitch yourself because you're here and you get to cover this game, and we get to witness this game that we all love. Biñan starts with Pamboy Raimundo, Carlo Lastimosa, Warren Bonifacio, Jaymar Himpayan, and Kenny Rucacurva. Cebu has June Manzo, Ron Denison, Simon Camacho, Kit Ariar, and the Lakay Express, Mark Meneses. The officiating crew here in Cebu, Alan Manzano, Aleric D'Amico, John Lester Arcega, and Brian J. Ramirez. And after this pre-game, must be hard for everyone to, you know, get their focus right. I think Coach Aldrin talagang sinigurado niya muna bago maghiwa-hiwalay itong mga players niya. You know, alam yung reminders lang on the game plan and the little details that they need to do here. It's a big crowd here in the Hoops Dome in Lapu-Lapu.
Unbelievable. I mean, being in that moment, to listen to all those words and see all these players, and to be here, seated covering this game is just a remarkable experience.
We are underway. Biñan in white, Cebu in green. Biñan wins the tip. There's Pamboy Raimundo. Himpayan with the pick. Waray attacks. Waray with the first basket of the game.
And very quickly, you go to what you do best if you're Biñan, to score inside the paint. Them being one of those teams that's up top, #1 in second chance opportunities, and only because they exert a lot of effort on the offensive rebounds.
Meneses, kick out. Denison, nakawala. Denison's runner is good.
I'm sure ba yung pakiramdam mo na naglalaro ka ngayon dito after what? Parang 7 years
Yeah.
being away, and I'm sure Ron Denison is relishing this moment right now alongside his teammates.
A lot has changed since that. No, iba na yung management ng team, iba na rin yung players. But one thing's for sure, the heart and the love of the Cebuanos for the game of basketball, in ramdam na ramdam natin ngayong gabi.
Oh no, without a doubt. Talaga namang nakita mo sa mga fans na nagpuntahan dito. Kanina yung pila sa labas, the energy that you feel here inside. Napakaganda, napakasarap kung ikaw isang manglalaro.
Inside Himpayan, the kick out, Rucacurva sa corner. Rucacurva puts the ball on the deck. Atake si Kenny Himpayan, not depensahan, but nice pass to Kenny Rucacurva.
Now, this is one thing that has actually nagbago para dito sa Biñan. The previous seasons, they were scoring roughly about 60, 65 points per game, but right now they're scoring at a high 80 only because Coach Boyet has committed to faster style of play and better ball distribution, which we saw in that last play.
Denison, that is a foul on Himpayan.
And right there, see Camacho and Ron Denison trying to go in a little slip, allowing Camacho that space underneath, but he got fouled.
June Manzo, who's missed a chunk of the season, fires a three. It's good. And looks at someone at the crowd.
Oh,
Maybe a relative, a friend. I don't know.
oh, I'm sure napakarami niya para dito sa mga players ng Cebu. Everybody coming out, trying to support, and June Manzo knocking down the three.
Lastimosa, binigay kay Bonifacio. He gets his own miss. Labas kay Rucacurva. Misfires all alone for the stick back. Hindi pumasok para kay Himpayan. Ball is loose, picked up by Manzo. And the Grapes on the attack. Manzo nearly stripped. He recovers. In and out dribble, Manzo's runner. Oh boy, he is a one-man wrecking crew, June Manzo.
Well, definitely trying to find a way to score for the Greats. Almost single coverage, this time that 3.
Three-point shot brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
And I feel it's important for June Manso to establish himself here early in the game for the Greats.
He's always had good games against Biñan. And this is, and I covered a lot of games, but it always stands out. He always stands out when he plays against Biñan, whichever team that he plays for. I remember Mindoro last year. Before he left Mindoro, naglaro siya.
Yeah, that's
Tinalo
right.
niya yung Biñan.
That is right, that is right.
Had an outstanding game. Had 21 or 23 points in that game.
And always looking forward to the challenge of going up against Biñan.
Well, Coach Boyd is his former coach when he was with Pasig. Manzo up against Pamboy Raimundo. June Manzo starting out hot in this ball game. 6 points para kay June Manzo.
And somehow you get the feeling that June Manso is liking his matchup with Pamboy Raimundo, especially with the ball in his hand out in the perimeter.
Inside Bonifacio. There's a foul.
Are they going to challenge it though? Because it looked like he had his hand up.
Yeah, that's a nice off-balance shot.
Yeah.
Little fade there from June Manzo, getting some separation after the spin.
Hirap ng tira na yun. Off the dribble with a defender right in front.
Here's Roca Curva. Lastimosa from the corner, blocked by Camacho. I mean, Camacho and Meneses.
Yes.
The rim protection and the intensity on the defensive end that they bring.
At saka yung length, no, and athletic ability. Kasi pag sinama mo pa si Kin Ariar, that's another guy too. Nice pass.
Inside, Camacho finishes on the other side.
So far, really good ball movement here that we're seeing from Cebu Greats.
Ang linis eh.
Oo.
Ang linis ng execution nitong Cebu early on.
No hesitation, just finding the next play that's available.
Bonifacio. Impayan, the one-hander. In and out, rebound, Camacho. Manzo probing. Manzo goes around. Manzo still with the basketball. Nearly taken away. Ariar has to fire.
Good
It's
shot.
gone.
Good shot. They started off with a top double drag. Manso tried to navigate around it until it landed in the hands of Kin Ariar of that good pass.
The Manzo just commands a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Every time he probes inside the shaded lane, Carlo Lastimosa hits the fadeaway.
Importante dito para sa... Oh, another nice play.
And these are just simple actions galing kay Coach Aldrin Morante and the Cebu Greats.
Yep. Getting overplayed, just that quick backdoor of that finish by Camacho.
The Roca Curva, and not the prettiest again, but it gets the job done if you're Cebu there.
And one thing about the bench of Biñan, you're still getting...
Yeah, Manny Pace, the digital wallet built for the community.
I mean, you're still getting off the bench, Mark Pingris. And then later on, you're going to have the #1 bench guy in Caballero.
This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. We got 2 legends of the game. And then there's 3 in J.R. Biñan. You remember that J.R. Biñan game in Biñan?
Yeah.
Where he can't miss.
Yeah, he can't miss that game.
Pero iba yata kalaban. That was in a Biñan home game.
Yeah, sa Biñan yun. I forgot who that game was against, but he was pretty solid in that match, that game in Biñan. It's driven though by Carlo, wanting to get himself on the scoreboard. And he's definitely a guy that can find a way to get paint touches and finish if needed.
Meanwhile, let's bring back Andrea Indicio.
Before the game started, we saw two legends of Philippine basketball sharing a warm hug. Nasa magkaibang kupunan pero hindi hadlang sa kanilang pagkakaibigan. Kwento ni playing coach Don Ontiveros, Mark Pingres has been his teammate for the longest time in Gilas. Looking back, kaya daw sila ganyan ka-close kasi lagi daw silang roommates. Bago nga magsimula ang game, talagang hindi maawat ang kanilang kulitan. Siyempre, andyan pa si Mac Cardona, kalaban sa court, pero parang kapatid sa tunay na buhay. And of course, KG, another of his closest from Air 21. More than mentoring the younger ones in the team, he cannot help but reminisce the good old days. At the end of the day, though, kasi basketball has always been meant to bring people together, build connections that will last forever. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Andrea. And it's just nice to hear these type of moments, the opportunities to, reconnect and just rediscover that brotherhood. Iba rin yung basketball. Yung samahan, being part of a team setup. And being roommates at that as well.
That's right. It's the brotherhood that you develop over the years playing with or against these guys.
Well, that game in Smaruca Corva scores underneath. Actually, yung game na yun was Kinyahan against Biñan. 31 points.
Ah, okay. No, he was so good there. O nga, last game nga yun, tama. Yeah. Because I was watching late that game.
Kinapos na sila. And Simon Camacho, dare I say, has been one of the best defensive players of the year. Is a candidate for defensive player of the year.
He is actually one of the two reasons why Cebu Greats are on the top when it comes to blocks. They're averaging roughly about 4 blocks per game. A couple of that really coming from Mark Meneses. And those two have really patrolled the paint, made it difficult for any easy attack inside the paint.
And we have a challenge from Coach Boyet early here. We'll be right back.
After the review, the challenge was successful.
It's a successful challenge for Coach Boyet. There was a foul right there. Hindi na let go kanina. And here was the block from Simon Camacho. The last touch is Simon Camacho.
18 seconds on the shot clock.
Pamboy Raimundo. Oo. Nang maputokan ng 5-second violation. Pingris, jump hook. Ruka Corva has been hard at work there inside the paint. 8 points already. Turnover. And Pamboy Raimundo just missing on the 3. Andre Arminion has come in to replace June Manzo.
And I'm sure Coach Boyd would have wanted Pamboy Raimundo to take that shot because he's been very efficient from there early this season. Another turnover.
Mabula. Here's Ruka Corva up against Ontiveros. Nick Caballero. Pakita agad si Jer Kinyahan. Mabula. Nails the jumper.
Yan ang mahirap kay ni Caballero. You know? Very capable scorer na. Very willing passer pa. That time he had 2 defenders on him. Understood, Mike's the guy that's free. Gotta give it up to him.
Ontiveros, nakabantay si Rocakurva. Biñan already in the lead, 15-14. Meneses looking for his first point of the game. Kinyahan from the corner. Ontiveros gets it
Nice
back.
pass.
Nahanap si Meneses for 2.
Grabe, ang ganda ng pasahan itong Cebu Grace that moment. You had your best 3-point shooter right there on the beyond the arc, but found the guy that's underneath in Mark Meneses.
Nabulak again with a jumper. Air ball this time.
No, but that's his shot. If you're Mike Mabula, hit one earlier, got that back. You still had that defense drop coverage. Definitely got to take it. This was that second opportunity, leaving it up for Mark underneath.
Yeah, nice recovery there from Don Ontiveros. Pinasok na JJ Pido for Biñan. Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Kinyahan draws closer. JR Kinyahan. Bangklase, baka.
Dalawang veterano yun.
18-15, Caballero. Crossover. Lakas ng katawan. Nick Caballero puts it in for 2.
Yeah, that part of his game is underrated. Sobrang lakas ng katawan ni Nick Caballero, including his footwork.
0 for 2 so far from beyond the arc para kay JR Kinyahan. But it is a shot that he has to take.
Yeah.
Because they need to spread the floor. And the quality of the shots though from Cebu, hindi ka nangihinayang because they are getting really good looks every time down the floor.
Tsaka off-ball movement, ang kagandahan doon. It's not one guy just, finding a way. Really finding an open teammate. That's what they've done.
18-17, pinasok na si Bubog Tampos and Don Reverente. Pingris against Don Reverente na puro muscle na.
And when we talked about being the top 2 rebounding team so far this season, you see a lot of the players in there. Why? Mark Pingris, Jar Kinyahan, Don Reverente, even Nick Caballero, Mike Mabula, very capable rebounders.
Wala nag-invest din sa front line itong mga teams na to
Oo.
Because we have teams here in the league na alam mong short talaga sa sa bigs. Boss Monching, Talisayon, making the trip to Cebu. Mac Cardona there on your screens as well.
And si Pingris, he roughly gets close to 7 rebounds a game, and close to half of that being offensive rebounds. Missed the free throw though.
Caballero though is there to clean it up.
Nick Caballero so far getting a huge, opportunity there to score underneath.
One thing's for sure, whether it's a big game or a game against some of the lower ranked teams in the league, LGR is the official outfit of the MPBL. Nick Caballero does not take it for granted. Kinyahan. And JR Kinyahan has taken 5 shots in the period, has made 1. But it's a nice game, tightly contested in the first quarter as Cebu did get off to a good start. Ito si June Manzo had 6 points early on. Bumawi ang Biñan through Kenny Roger Rocakurva with 8. And as we ended the quarter, JR Kinyahan able to find his range. Aminadong hindi nakapag-practice masyado sa Cebu, but able to contribute still. And talking about contribution, again, Nick Caballero with 4 points. 19 to 18, the visiting Biñan Takjel with a 1-point lead against Cebu.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Got some Don Ontiveros fans here. And why not the Cebuano hotshot still looking good, still making his mark as Arminion misses the jumper. Ball will stay with Cebu.
Well, Boom Tapos now joining the Cebu Greats here in the second quarter. Pretty interesting combo there at the guard spot. Boom Tapos and Andre Armenion. Of course, Andre being the point.
But J.R. Quinyan will not stop shooting. 2 of 6 para kay J.R. Quinyan. Paka! Yan po yung pangalan ng restaurant ni J.R. Quinyan.
Oo, nakikita ko yun. Nice block. My goodness. How about Don Ontiveros giving that a chase?
That's love for the game. That's passion. That's respect for the game we all love. Don Ontiveros still going at it even in his 40-somethings.
Yeah. He actually got beat pero grabe yung effort to have doon nakabulin yung tira na yun.
Nick Caballero from way downtown had to take the 3. Arminion gives it up to Reverente.
They're going to want to challenge this. I think both.
Yeah, no need for a challenge.
They will stay?
No need for a challenge. Is there a need for a challenge? Is there a need for a challenge?
Yeah, because it hit Don Reverente on its way out. Kaya pareho sila nag-react eh.
Well, referee Ramirez had a better angle than referee Arcega.
Running opinion of the J. Mark Fingers for a sportsmanlike behavior.
I thought they were signaling for a challenge.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they were indecisive there, yung officiating crew natin. And Coach Boyd with his second challenge of the game. He was successful in his first one. We'll be right back.
After the review, the challenge was successful.
It is a successful challenge. That's the second one.
Love this.
Yeah, because of the angle was, you know, the referee Sega did not have the same angle as referee Ramirez did.
Yeah. That clearly was off Don Reverente.
Yeah. 2 for 2 si Coach Boyet in his challenges, and we're only in the second quarter. And both were
successful.
Parehong out of bounds. It's not even a foul or ano.
That is right.
Or a contact call. It's Bingris inside. Nice movement from Biñan, swinging it from right to left.
Well, that time J.R. Quinyan pretty much occupied with yung roller. Nakalimutan niya si Mark Pingris.
Quinyahan can't hit Reverente with the steal. Don Reverente travel.
Travel, clearly. Same foot, went to that right side, took off with the right, landed with the right.
This is the steal of the game, brought to you by the Extreme Boom Fee Waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power. I-replay mo pa yung travel, ha? Yung steel pala.
Oh, yung still.
Yung kailangan.
Oo. High-low.
A good battle underneath. Bingres against Reverente. Caballero. Pag lumilipad si Nick Caballero, hirap pigilan.
And at saka yung timing dun sa cut eh. Kita na niya at alam niya na kaya niyang i-absorb yung contact inside. So no problems at all for that move by Nick Caballero.
Here's Don. Arnold Arminion. Andre Arminion, rather.
Good defense by Subido.
Reverente has to shoot the three. And Mabulak able to secure the rebound. Another stop for Biñan. Nick goes to Mabulak. That's a shot. No good. Riveros quickly to Arminion. Boom Campos lurking. Quinahan for three. Yes!
And both times na nakashoot si JR Quinahan, Biñan making the mistake of drop coverage. He is very deadly from straight on doon sa spot na yun.
7 in the game para kay JR Quinahan. Is shot 3 of 8 from the field. Arminion looks to attack.
That's a foul.
That's an offensive foul on Arminion. Naka-usli yung kanyang kaliwang siko. Extreme ang subok at kumpleto ang plans sa brand ng Pilipinas.
Well, so far, a couple of good defensive stops by Subido. A shot though by JR Quinahan. Deadly from there.
Gosho is in the game. Kasama si Manzo, Tampos, Ontiveros, and Reverente ang 5 for Cebu. Bido, Subido, Caballero, Mabulak, and Bingres para sa Biñan. Nick Caballero for 3. It's short. Rebound Reverente. Reverente waits for Tampos. Ontiveros for 3. Tampos trying to follow up that miss. No, Tampos flying high again. Rebound secured by Mike Mabulak.
Bang klase yung leap ni Boom Campos. The fans at the back getting very excited with each jump of Boom Campos. Nice play.
Wide open, Pido, jumper. Good.
Ganda ng pocket pass na yon. That ball reversal the other end, leaving it for the least guarded guy in JJ to knock down that shot.
Ang maganda dito for Biñan, they pretty much taken, out the crowd. Dito
Yes.
sa laro to, no? Hindi masyado makachirang
Another turnover.
crowd kasi Biñan's been consistently hitting shots.
And that's a challenge para sa Cebu is that they've turned the ball over 7 times already. Meantime, a good find right there off that spray, late on that closeout, knocking it down. See, is that shot by JJ?
Balik sa laro si Mark Meneses and Simon Camacho. Bingres back to Pido. JJ steps out to the three-point line.
Oh, man.
5 points para kay JJ Pido. That's 5 straight para kay JJ Pido. 28-23. That forces Cebu into a timeout here.
And liking that go under defense by Mark Meneses after hitting one earlier on the outside, he takes one more.
5:18 remaining in the first half. We'll be right back.
Bakit parang ayaw mo nang makipagkita sa akin?
Dahil natatakot ako. Maganda kong iisipin pero sa totoong buhay.
So hindi po pwede ang rich girl at poor boy.
Bakit pwede ba?
Bakit naman hindi?
witness the unforgettable story of Kemal and Nihan in the Emmy Award-winning Turkish romance, Endless Love. Premieres July 20, Monday, 9 p.m. on Solar Flix. Solar Flix is on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DTT Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
You warmed up? Wala pa eh,
Wala
no?
pa.
Wala pa.
I'm focused on the game.
I know.
I'm focused on the game. I need to be on my toes.
Right.
With everything that's happening on the court and on and off the court. Manzo for three. June Manzo. This is a very reserved crowd.
I know. That was a big three by Manso, but may inaantay pa sigurong moment itong mga fans natin ng Cebu.
28-26, under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Pido. JJ again, short on the jumper. Agawan sa rebound, nakuha ni Mabulak. Naagaw ni Meneses.
And I see that that's going to be an unsportsmanlike right there. That is one of the reasons why si Mark Meneses is tops when it comes to steals for Cebu. Close to 2 per game.
Galing na anticipation eh.
Tsaka yung length niya, no? Nakakatulong din eh. You think that passing lane is safe until he gets his hand in there.
Well, pass was a bit close to him. Oh, wow. Well, a couple of referees calling it there. Referee Damicog and Ramirez.
Hopefully Mark is okay. This is, I'm sure the fans are wanting to see him perform for them up front.
They hear the boos from the crowd. JJ Pido.
Sanay na si JJ sa mga ganyan. And hard-nosed players. One of them, of course, being JJ Pido. And Mark Meneses definitely tops when it comes to minutes played. Para dito sa Cebu Greats, it's close to 25 minutes per game, and he leads them in points, field goal percentage, even the free throws. He is so good a free throw shooter that he makes 70% of his shots.
Yun nga eh. Para mas maganda yung clip niya from the field kaysa free throw niya. They're tied at 28. Bola ng Cebu after the unsportsmanlike foul on JJ Pido. Meneses swings it over. Escorcio misses on the jumper, so Pido with a rebound.
Roll.
Pido again, bigay kay Pingres. Pido and cuts inside and scores.
Good move right there, but I think they are pointing to Boom Tampos, who I thought I saw get a hand in the face of JJ Pido. See that again? That was that hit. Oh yeah, that was that hand by Boom Tampos. But that came off a good play too for Biñan.
And ang maganda dito sa Biñan, hindi na ganun ka-complex yung mga actions nila compared to previous seasons where they really attack late in the shot clock.
Yes.
Ngayon, mas decisive sila. They find a quick hit, quick opening. Ina-atake na nila. And that also suits yung arrival nitong Nick Caballero
Exactly.
dito sa team nila because they needed that extra attacker.
Exactly.
So only a regular foul. Possible three-point play.
Tsaka to your point, they are now faster to an action. No? Pagkatawid ng bola, titignan kung makakaskor sa first 8 seconds ng shot clock nila. And I like the new schemes that they have. Cut, replace. And they have very capable guys that can actually go get to those spots. Exceptional game so far by JJ Pido.
May 8 puntos na ito si JJ Pido. Make that 8 for JJ Pido. ties Kenny Roger Rocacurva as the leading scorer for Cebu so far. Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. Manzo with 9 points. Campos has it. Boom, boom. Atake sa gitna. Little hang time, no. Escosio cleans it up. Nobody boxing out. Wawi Escosio.
I've said this many times. I am liking this version of Wawi Escosio here in Cebu. He's just a good fit.
Bonifacio backing down in Camacho. Mabulak gets it to Pido. Caballero for 3. Air ball. Well challenged by Meneses.
Well, good thing for Biñan, they didn't see Mark Meneses. He was streaking down the floor.
Meneses attacks. Bigay kay Escosio. The spin. Nabantayan ni Mabulak. Caballero comes away with the loose ball. Nick. That's a carry.
And at some point, that ball rested on the hands of Nick Caballero, and he got called for that violation.
Everente is back in for Escosio. This feels like a playoff game.
Oo. At saka yung kahit palitan ng tao, pero kita mo yung mga rebounders, ganun pa rin. No? May piyesa pa rin. You are never lacking of rebounders in this game.
Manzo. Meneses will shoot. Meneses will hit.
That is where he's gotten so much better, taking the 3. Sabihin mo pa yung decision making niya to make those threes. He's shooting what, close to 30% per game. That's pretty good and okay for a big man like Mark.
Inside, Caballero. Nakatagilid na si Nick dun. Rocacurva will shoot and will hit. Well, this game, ayaw mapaghiwalay itong dalawang kupunan natin.
Sagutan lang no?
Yeah. Biggest lead of Cebu was 8. Biggest lead of Biñan was 5. Manzo against Pamboy. Crossover, jumper. Felt like he never left. June Manzo, 11 points.
He has not missed from the field.
And Biñan challenges Camacho. And we're seeing the best from both teams, execution-wise. Right here in the first half. Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Excellent pocket pass right there by Pamboy Raimundo, and J-Mark Campayan, in my opinion, one of the best finishers of a roll action. One might say arguably Mike Alisan is in there, but you know, the length and the quickness of a J-Mark Campayan allowing him to do that.
Unable to complete the three-point play. That's our good friend Joel Condo and Paulo San Miguel from Philippine Airlines.
Oh, yeah?
Oo. Kaibigan ko yan sa palagaan yan, tatrabaho.
May I make a guess? Piloto ba yan?
Hindi,
O flight attendant?
Nasa
head office?
ground staff.
Ground, okay. Kasi may mga qualifications sa ganyan di ba? Kaya nga tayo...
Yung isang kaibigan ko dito, nakita natin kanina, hindi ko na-mention kasi may plug tayo kanina. Free Throw is brought to you by Extreme. Ang subok at kompleto appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Boss Samson Lato and Boss John Santos making this home game possible.
Yes.
Maraming salamat po.
And I'm sure in their minds, tagal na nilang pinaplano to, wanting to bring Cebu Greats basketball back home.
Cebu regains the lead, 37-36. A minute and 27 remaining in the first half. We'll be right back.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. tatak panalo.
We got some legends that will be featured on Saturday. And look at the names right there.
Yeah.
Cebu basketball royalty. And we're looking forward to seeing all of them as they will be honored on Saturday. Two of them actually are here in Elmer Boy Cabahug and Bonel Balingit. Larry Villanil is also here. That's 3.
Oo nga, Larry Villanil, no?
Oo. Kaya mo makipagbanggaan dyan?
Hindi. Hindi.
Bonel Balingit, gusto mo?
Hindi rin.
Hindi rin? Okay.
Yan
And then,
yung
ito rin.
Of course.
So, it's Junti
Junti. Yeah.
Valenzuela there.
Bigat ng kamay niyan, tsaka lakas ng katawan, no?
So, Gomez Soriano on the roll, taken away by Meneses. Manzo, good catch. And they will recycle the offense here. And Chavez is in the game. Manzo, block. Good tap, Meneses to Camacho. And those are the things na hindi natin nakikita sa stat sheet. But Mark Meneses has done an awful lot this season.
Oo. Konting tapik, makuha ng kakampi.
50-50 balls.
That's
first
right.
to it.
So even playing the passing lanes, getting out there in the perimeter, good bump.
A lot of physicality between Chavez and Soriano. No call in Biñan. 3-second violation.
Grabe yung kombinasyon ng nasa loob na ito. Chavez, Camacho, Mark Meneses for the Cebu Greats.
Cebu Greats call timeout. They have 27.3 seconds to work with here in the second period. We'll be right back. Babalik ang Liga na Bawat Pilipino dito sa Cebu. We are live from the Hoops Dome in Mactan.
Boy, yung crowd, really dumadami na sa taas. Grabe, daming tao na sa taas.
Yeah. Box office.
Oo. At saka yung pila kanina sa labas, grabe.
4-second differential, game clock and shot clock. And Chavez puts the ball in the deck. And Chavez with a strong finish.
That's going to be by Elmer and Chavez.
This is one guy that, according to manager John Santos, they have really waited for, and they are high on this guy, Elmer Chavez, and we saw the reason why there on that drive.
And just a manifestation of the level of basketball talent here in Cebu.
He can't complete the three-point play, Coach Willie Neralao. Kakurva gets it to Himpayan. No, Himpayan will try again. And Biñan scores in its last possession of the first half to trim the gap to just 3 points. And what a first half we just witnessed here. Both teams battling tooth and nail. Some great execution on both ends para sa dalawang koponan. And the home team, the Cebu Greats, up by 3 at the end of the first half, 41-38.
inside the Hoops Dome in Mactan, Cebu for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Andrea Endicio, and right now we will be having our halftime interview together with two legends of Philippine basketball hailing from Cebu. Walang iba kundi sina Sir Elmer Cabahog and of course, Sir Bonel Balini. Thank you so much po for joining me here at the half. Unahin ko na muna si Sir Elmer. Sir, marami pong nagsasabi na yung basketball noon, iba daw po sa basketball ngayon. Ano po yung pinagkaiba nila based on your observation at ano po yung kinagandahan nun?
Well, siguro ang basketball namon the 80s, medyo physical yun, physical robog yun. And in fact, kung mulay up ka, talagang they will do a hard foul on you. So that's why na testingan ko na namo nga duwa nga physically. That's why when we went to Manila, we are trained to do physical game. So mao nang advantage namo. We do good in Manila because of the physical game nga diri sa Cebu.
That is a really nice look back, no, sir? And speaking of looking back, pwede nyo po bang anyayahan ng inyong mga kababayan na samahan ulit tayo this July 18 sa Cebu Coliseum, lalo na at may magaganap po na awarding of legends?
Well, sa taga Cebu, suportahan nato ang MPBL sa July 18, mananaw tagbalik. Kay kaming mga former PBA legends, i-recognize nila sa MPBL ng mga taga Cebuano nga naghatag og dungog sa mga Bisaya. Daghang salamat.
Maraming salamat po and see you there once again. Dumako naman tayo sa aking kanan. And Sir Bonel, gaano po kayo ka-proud bilang isang Cebuano na makita yung lahat ng inyong kababayan na nagkakaisa para suportahan ang Cebu Greats?
Okay, ako sobrang proud dahil merong isang team, Cebu Greats, na nag-represent dito sa Cebu. Of course, ang basketball sa Cebu, #1 sports yan, no? So, masaya ako.
That is really nice. At kitang-kita naman po namin kung paano sumuporta ang mga Cebuano. Same thing, sir. Pwede niyo po bang anyayahan ang inyong mga kababayan for this coming July 18?
Karong umaabot July 18, mga bisdak diha. Kamo diri tanan, tan-aw gyapon mo dito. Atong punon ang Cebu Coliseum karong July 18. Ug katong wa mananaw, tan-aw mo. Ang katong dili makasulod, istoryahan na lang mo, hindi human.
Maraming salamat po and that's it for our halftime interview. Don't go away, magbabalik pa rin po ang MPBL.
Maayong hapon mga kaliga, dayon kamo sa Cebu.
Sa mga players no, ng MPBL sa iba-ibang team na maglalaban ngayon, kami po nagpasalamat, lalo na sa Cebu, na binigyan nyo ng pagkakataon ng mga Cebuano na makapanood ng laro ng MPBL.
Siyempre masaya at gusto namin mapanood talaga yung laro nila at sana galingan ng bawat team. Ano po, super proud po at honor sa taga Cebu kasi dito linaro yung game nila sa Hoops Dome at saka sa Cebu Coliseum.
A lot of energy, a lot of hustle. You know, I can see where they got so much and making a couple of mistakes.
MPBL is back dito sa Cebu. We miss the Cebuanos. Alam naman natin kung gaano ka-suporta itong mga kaliga natin dito.
Of course, very happy. Minsan lang kasi ito eh. Tapos yung mga tao sa Cebu, parang sabit na sabit sa mga pro level na liga. So, sobrang saya. Nakita mo naman, napakaraming tao na.
Napakasarap sa feeling na pumunta yung MPBL dito sa probinsya. Dito sa Lapu-Lapu.
My wife and I, we decided to pick one and the other. So she's from Mindanao, so she took the Sealand, and so I took the Batangas.
Yes, go Cebu, Cebu Greats.
Yeah.
Masilan. Go Cebu.
Go Batangas.
Good luck, Cebu!
Yeah, inayaan natin ulit lahat ng mga Cebuano. We're going to Cebu Coliseum this coming Saturday. I think the first game will Mindoro against Zamboanga, and of course your very own Cebu against Caloocan, the #1 team in the North. Magandang laban po ito at magkita-kita po tayo sa Sabado. At meron po tayong special recognition to those Cebuano players, the Cebuano legends. Kita-kits po tayo doon.
From Cebu Greats, Uncle Sam Lato. Yan. Sa pinakamalakas, sumigaw, iahagis ang ating Molten Basketball. Come on, sigaw! Make some noise! How about this side? Sa mga gusto magkaroon ng souvenir basketball with team representative Uncle Sam Lato and MPBL Commissioner Emerson Oreta. At syempre ang ating security head na Destroyer Rudy Distrito. Itaas sa mga kamay. Iwagayway. Stick around for the second half action between Biñan, Tatagel, and your Cebu Greats.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Halftime dito sa Hoops Dome in Mactan, Cebu, and Mark Pingris is kala ko sasali sa ating halftime analysis. Ayun, nag-warm up na ulit, buti naman, and Biñan down against the home team, the Cebu Greats, and you know, it's such a well-played first half, and I gotta give credit to the two coaches coming in very prepared, and yun nga yung ano eh, no? We talked about their consistency throughout the season, and we saw that in the first half from both teams.
Oh, well, shooting efficiency ang ganda, no? Overall for both these teams. Tsaka yung even the trips to the free throws almost very balanced, only because they play a lot inside the paint. And almost half of the possessions that were available in terms of offensive rebound, nakuha ng bawat team na ito. And so you understand, this is a paint game, making shots, especially on the free throw, and the assist to turnover ratio, napakaganda rin. It means this is a well-played game.
Yeah, and offensive rebounding has been key for both teams. Pretty much, Biñan has 11 offensive rebounds. Cebu has 7. And you see the leading scorers, June Manzo, just has come back like he never left. You know, ibang klase. Ito si June Manzo. Mark Meneses has 9 and 4, and you'll see that by the end of the game he's gonna have 16, 17, or 18 and 9 by the end of the game. Kenny Rucakurva has, I can say, a quiet 11 points. You know, andun siya nung simula, and for sure he will be a prominent figure moving forward in the second half. So Coach Boyet had 11 lead changes in that first half. And the biggest lead of Biñan was 5. Cebu, on the other hand, enjoyed their biggest lead at 8.
Let's I feel you when you mentioned about Kenny Rucakurva, he was not really commanding so much for the ball. He was, you know, helping out defensively and even off-ball action.
Ryan Suwal with the layup. Ahead. Nick Caballero. Pop. The flash. Oh, the throwdown. Second half of this South Division duel here in Mactan, Cebu. Homecoming for the Cebu Greats. Commissioner Emerson Orjeta, our head of security, Rudy Distrito. Third quarter underway. Kenny Roger Rucakurva, joined by Warren Bonifacio, Waray Hipayan, Pamboy Raimundo, and Carlo Lastimosa. They go down low to Warren Bonifacio, and he draws the foul from Mark Meneses.
So far, that coverage right there creating a little bit of confusion on who gets Warren Bonifacio on that low block. But one thing, though, that you notice about this game, this is about making good with your threes, doing good with your free throws, and not turning the ball over. Yung rebounds halos nagka-cancel out na eh. Doon na nagkakaroon ng differentiator ito game na ito.
Kenny Rucakurva. Eto, medyo may bigat na yung kanyang mga tira ngayon. 13 points already para kay Kenny Rucakurva. Ariar shoots the three and knocks it down.
My opinion, one of the underutilized, underrated Cebu Greats. I mean, we've seen him play for Bacoor in the previous seasons. Imos rather. And I think at some point played for Mindoro, if I recall correctly. But he's one of those guys that can definitely play the game and contribute on both sides of the ball.
Ariar. They go to Camacho inside against Hipayan. Camacho is denied. Back the other way, Biñan. Lastimosa has it. Lastimosa drives right. Blocked from behind by Meneses. Mark Meneses. Trying to go all the way. Binigay kay Dennison for 2.
Wow, that's the second block off the game for Mark Meneses. And believe it or not, we've had 7 blocks together for both these teams. 5 of them coming from Cebu Greats.
Rebound ni Camacho, but the decision-making again from Meneses always under control, even when he's, playing with pace.
Yeah. Well, you can talk about all these numbers, offensive, defensive end, but I agree. In decision-making, the maturity to make a choice and make the right judgment of a read.
This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. You see Meneses there with a drop to Dennison for the 2 points.
Tsaka hindi natakot sa bola, no? Ngayon talagang hinihingi, tsaka binibit-bit pababa. And then he makes the read off of it and he makes the right decision. Kenny Curva, like what you mentioned, expect na dito sa half na ito, he's gonna be contributing more, especially with how things have turned out in the first half. Really more kumbaga deferring to sila Nick Caballero and even JJ Pido, in my opinion, did a good job there in the first half.
46-42. Curva drives, spin, no, rebound Meneses. Dennison. Lastimosa is there to defend. Swings it over to Meneses up against Curva. Ariar. That's a shot, Kid Ariar.
I like those 3 guys down the middle of the lane on that action. Kid Ariar, Mark Meneses, and Simon Camacho. Both guys, all those guys, very capable finishers and decision makers for Cebu Greats.
Pamboy, down low they go. Warren Bonifacio. Hipayan again inside.
Ron Dennison had to pay dearly for that little dig on that second dribble by Warren Bonifacio. And Hipayan pretty much very good at it. Kin Ariar trying to recover, but too late.
Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Parehong kupunan eh. Ganda ng execution. Kanina pa to.
Oo. Saka this is a very well played game, composure-wise.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah. And yun nga testament to really where they are as a team during the season. Meneses with a drive and the bucket. Too good.
How many times?
Too good.
In the past have you seen Mark Meneses get the ball from 3, get a shot fake because of a closeout, drive and finish through contact inside the paint?
Mark Meneses 2 seasons ago, he would have lost that ball or committed to travel.
I agree. But he would have still blocked those shots. But, offensively, he's a different animal altogether.
Unable to complete the 3-point play. 5 ang lamang ng Cebu. 7 minutes remaining. Here in the third, Bonifacio gets it to Pamboy Raimundo. Warren, libre si Lastimosa sa labas. The foul is on Meneses.
Yeah, Warren never saw Carlo Lastimosa right there up top. Again, when you look back at that sequence offensively, there was a lot of ball and man movement. Everybody cutting and getting replaced. Unfortunately, hindi nga nakita si Carlo doon.
Roca Curva now with Pamboy Raimundo. Raimundo step through. It's good.
One of the best offensive seasons so far, in my opinion, dito kay Pamboy Raimundo.
Down to 3 once again, the Cebu lead. Dennis turnaround. No, rebound, Lastimosa. Pamboy, foul away from the ball. Bagsak si Warren Bonifacio.
And you know, Warren down there, if he gets the ball, he pretty much can cause you damage. But how about his footwork right here by Pamboy Raimundo? I've always believed he's gotten so much better on the offensive end, scoring for Biñan.
Meanwhile, let's check in with Andrea Indicio.
During halftime, kanya-kanyang paalala ang mga coaches, but bottom line, sa dikit ng laban, parehong hindi sapat ang first half on the side of Biñan. As per assistant coach Gino Manansala, this is the scenario for them. Maayos yung tinatakbo, tapos pag pinasok yung Kinyahan, Manzo, Meneses, hindi na makontain. Idagdag mo pa yung kanilang 0 fast break points in the first half. On the other side, Cebu's assistant coach Alden Morante said, sa offensive rebounds kami nadadali. 50-50 ball, ang dami rin naming binibigay. Pero yung pinaka-pinoint out namin, nahahalata. Kulang sa pasensya ang mga players. Back to you guys.
Well, great points there brought up by Andrea talking to the two coaches. Pero to me, parang I cannot complain so much about this game actually. But that's the standard that where these two teams are right now. Both coaches still demanding excellence, even though they're playing relatively better than what we usually see from these two teams.
Yes. I mean, in the naked eye of a fan, this is a well-played game, but, you know, from the perspective of the coaches, they understand there are still things that we can improve as we go. And to point out yung fast break kanina, one might say, sabi nga ni Coach Boyd, hindi sila naka-fast break kanina only because ang ganda rin ng transition defense nitong Cebu Grays. And so, overall, if you look at that, you know, it was a good defensive ploy by the Cebu Grays, and then again, half-court set, very methodical naman itong Biñan.
Kinyahan is back on the floor.
Flex action.
Pamboy. Lastimosa cuts, no. Meneses goes up high for the rebound. That's his 8th rebound of the ball game. Manzo, separation, jumper short. Raimundo rebound. Lastimosa is ahead, and he'll finish. We're tied at 50.
And after June Manso started the first half going 4 of 4, he's 0 out of 2 in his last 2 attempts, and Carlo Lastimosa is definitely waking up here in the second half.
Camacho, boom boom tapos, splits, gives it up. Kinyahan for 2. The soft touch. Whoa, Biñan limping as he goes back to the other end.
Pero ang ganda ng split, ang ganda ng quick na natira.
Oh! It just really has a nice touch in and around the basket, but Roca Curva cannot be denied.
Both these teams just throwing haymakers one after the other. This time, it's Kenny Roca Curva's turn. Left-handed guy with a right-hand handle, finishing with the left on a contact.
Now, Jer Kinyahan has to be replaced. A little bit of a limp here. It's holding on to his right hamstring after making that basket earlier. Roca Curva has certainly come alive here. 18 points para kay Kenny Roger Roca Curva. They grew up 3 hours away from here, Camotes Island. Neses inside. That's Chavez who was able to draw the foul. They don't have a challenge anymore.
Oh, wala na. Nagamit na kanina yung dalawa. Yung parehong successful para kay Coach Boyet. But you see that moment that the Chavez got that possession. But how about the navigate through traffic of, was that Mark Meneses kanina? You know,
Yeah.
These are things that you've rarely seen from the previous season, and Mark Meneses has definitely, you know, matured as he went from season to season. And this guy right here, si Chavez, it's his turn now to do the same for Cebu. And I sure would like to think, as you see Coach Willie right there, na somewhere along this huge crowd of Cebuano fans, there's that one kid that is watching right now, aspiring to be here in the future, playing the same thing for the Cebu Greats.
Well, it's a technical foul on Pamboy.
Technical free throw. Boom Boom Campos.
Yeah, Boom Boom Campos will shoot the technical. That's that one to drop. Boom Boom Campos. Was Samson Lato and of course was John Santos from the Cebu ownership and Cebu management. And Chavez gets that one to fall. Balik sa Cebu ang lamang, 54-53. Caballero is back in for Carlo Lastimosa. Mabulak is in as well, together with Mark Pingris. This is the matchup that we've been waiting for. We got Chavez and Mabulak getting entangled.
This now is going to be a test of composure between these two teams.
See what happened here. Well, Chavez did not want to give up his position against Mabulak.
Yeah. Si Mabulak was trying to swim and to get past that defense of Chavez, but Chavez not giving him any space.
What's the decision here? This has been
Foul on number 19, Elmer Chavez.
Foul is on Chavez.
There was a warning on Elmer Chavez for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Yeah. Warning on Chavez, but this is probably one of the biggest crowds that I've been in MPBL. Pero sobrang tahimik.
Oo nga, agree.
You know, parang I feel like they are, you know, just waiting for the right time. To explode.
That one play that will get them on their feet.
I feel like everyone's under the microscope. Lahat ng players nasa-scrutinize sila for sure. Ina-analyze ng mga nanonood dito.
And
they can even analyze better than us for sure kung kakausapin mo ito iba dito.
Oh, and why not? Ang daming player na lumabas dito. Ano ba?
55-54. Another lead change here. Arminion goes back door. And first basket for Andre Arminion. And these actions, as we mentioned, they have really, you know, paid dividends for the two teams. SportsPlus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Loose ball foul on Mike Mabulak. No free throws, not in the penalty yet. Ito Biñan.
Well, and these actions that you talk of, Sedelf, is really because of by design by the coaches and the good reach and the quick decision making.
Tama.
Ball in man movement really good from both these teams.
Meneses bigay kay Chavez. Now with Arminion, Campos. Meneses lumabas, binabantayan ni Roca Curva tried to take that ball away from Meneses. It will stay with the Cebu Greats.
Oh, nadulas siya Mark Meneses doon ng pagka-jab niya.
And Chavez tried to take on Mabulak. Nabitawan ng bola. Good D. Crowd wanting a double dribble call.
Mike wants this matchup.
Against Chavez. And Chavez with the steal. Meneses gives it up, and Chavez, no. Meneses is there.
Oh my.
Binigay kay Camacho, and Chavez. Boom, tapos out of nowhere. Camacho! Travel. What a rebound here from Boom Campos and the no-look pass.
Ooh, I thought that was a good play.
I thought that was legal.
No, that was a 2-foot jump stop. That was a 2-foot jump stop.
For violating bench decorum.
Tsaka sayang yung para si Cebu kasi ang ganda ng effort nila eh. You know, the way that they control those rebounds.
Yeah. I mean, nobody would have complained. I don't think that was a travel, though.
I don't think so. That was off the hop. By the time that he got that ball, he was in the air and then dropped to 2 feet.
Yeah.
He still got the left and the right foot to
Sometimes,
move.
yung mga ganitong tao, it makes me question my basketball.
It makes you ask yourself, no?
Tama ba ito tinuro ni Coach dati sa akin? Parang mapapaganon ka eh. Tama nga ba?
Oh, I love our officials, but I don't think that's a travel. And they should change this.
Well, Coach Boyet is asking for a technical because of the way the Cebu bench reacted.
Right.
So no technical?
And all that wait for just to resume play. All right. Gotta move on.
Yes. Hirap. Bingris gets Camacho. Double team. Ping is blocked. Crowd round up. Steal by Ruka Curva. Kenny. Good challenge by Simon Camacho. With Kenny Roger Ruka Curva. This was a pass too early para kay Mark Meneses. Steal of the game brought to you by Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
I thought so too. He could have, brought the ball down the middle pa and waited for that moment na, mas lesser yung anticipation for that pass. You were saying earlier about this crowd being quiet.
Ito na.
Ito na. Yung one travel ang gumising sa kanila. Was Monching Talisayon right there.
It's a lane violation. Substitute free throw, Kenny Robert.
Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community.
All right, we're deadlocked at 56 now.
Just a little over 2 minutes to play in the third period. Andre Arminion. Toy Chavez. And good anticipation by Kenny Rocacorva.
Yeah, and I felt Chavez was a little bit tentative on that hard roll. Midway, he stopped.
Nag-alangan siya.
Nag-alangan eh.
Tight game here. Meneses. Meneses, one-hander, it's good. Napara na siya. Ni Rocacorva. Inusog na lang ng konti. 58-56.
How about Mark Meneses coming out of an elevator? Wow.
Rick Caballero. Been a quiet night para kay Nick.
Yeah, only has parang 6 points yata.
Yeah.
He's 6 on a 3 of 7 shooting in the 14 minutes that he's played.
Caballero sinks the free throw. Isa rin yan sa mga trinabaho ni Nick, yung kanyang free throw shooting.
Yes.
They struggled early in the season and has looked really steady, except for that.
And I feel that's going to be a huge part of how he scores, because I think 40% of the possessions that he gets involved, he gets fouled. So, lalo na with the ball in his hands, trying to attack and get a field goal attempt.
8:57. Meneses, bigay kay Ontiveros, fires a three. It's a wild shot. Roca Curva, bigay kay Caballero, fouled hard. Down goes Nick. Gets back up. He'll go to the line for 2 foul shots.
Well, that drive was a quick decision by Nick Caballero to go and get a paint touch and see if he's got space to finish. But you really have to go back to the maturity of a Mark Meneses. He would have let that go already, pero inabangan pa rin no?
And the problem though for Mark, he has committed 3 fouls here in the third.
Yes.
So, you know, one more foul and he's going to be walking in a tightrope moving forward. So, the Caballero, after my... Down goes Mabula. Chavez and Mabulak have been going at it.
Yeah, kanina pa no?
And Chavez was already whistled for was already warned. Really nothing there.
Yeah, really nothing.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything there.
Yeah.
Pero nag-slow down yung laro dito sa third, no? Because of all these stoppages.
Yeah.
And somehow, ang question dyan, kaninong momentum yung gets taken away as our officials try to figure this out. But, definitely both these teams keeping it very close. Still have a minute and a half remaining with Cebu still up 1. And this gives, in my opinion, more time for Biñan and Cebu to try and map things out. Slowest quarter so far in the third quarter. This is the slowest quarter because of all these stoppages and reviews.
Yeah, it's been... this third quarter has really dragged out, and it has sort of taken some energy out of this arena.
That's right. That's how they...
Yeah.
They really got a...
Tagal pa ng review.
Oh, yeah. So right now, itong parehong team na to,
okay.
Ticket ang laban.
I-plug muna natin yung Zamboanga versus Mindoro. Sa Sabado na yan, ha? Sa Cebu Coliseum. I think 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. 7,
okay.
may konting ceremony tayo at 7 p.m. And then 8 p.m., it's Caloocan versus Cebu.
Yep. Yeah, that one, Caloocan versus Cebu. And Manny Ladi,
Dom Escobar, Ian Baclaan, Jeff Manday.
Yes.
So double foul ang tawag. They had to take an extra long look at the play.
With all this weight, the common ground, both coaches are smiling. I don't know if that's frustration or wanting to speed up things.
Number 19, Denver Chavez is second, and number 31, Michael Mabulak also is second foul. Pinarian comes in for Mark Meneses.
Well, Mark Meneses certainly needed a breather. So Pahinga muna siya. Balik si Kit Arriar. Chavez, Ontiveros, Ice Ontiveros, Andre Arminion, Kit Arriar, and Wawi Escocio ang 5 for Cebu. Escocio gets it to Chavez. Back to Escocio. Nandun si Mabulak. He gets blocked. Arriar picks it up.
Ganda ng mga minutong binibigay ni Kit Arriar para dito sa Cebu Greats.
He's got 9 in the ball game. Kit Arriar. Caballero wants this matchup against Scotia. Crossover. Loses his balance right there. No call. Chavez. The bounce pass. Arminion can't get to it.
Pass was a little ahead for Andre Arminion.
Ito mahirap sa game na to. He just can't turn the ball over. Although it's just 5 turnovers para dito sa... no, 12 turnovers. 13 para sa Cebu. Caballero.
There's that matchup they want down low. And again, that swim by Mike Mabulak. They have been trying to set up the little flex action on the weak side after a slot-to-slot pass, setting up Mike Mabulak against Chavez.
At the line for 2, Mike Mabulak.
Nanghirap din maka-establish na momentum sa game na to with the stoppages.
Oh, yes. Yes. Bumabalik ka dun sa slow grind game. Kanina ang ganda na ng movement. We talked about this. Very quick to a decision. But now, medyo bumagal yung execution. Taking shots late in the clock. Or getting fouled late in the clock.
Split para kay Mabulak. Rebounding Escocio. Arminion having trouble.
He's got numbers.
Chavez down low, Arriar. Bigay kay Escocio, nearly a steal. Back to Arminion, 8 seconds. 6-second differential. Shot clock and game clock. Escocio's jumper, no good. Lupacurva with a rebound. Caballero is ahead. And Nick Caballero will finish. And we are tied through 3 quarters here at the Hoops Dome in Mactan, Cebu. This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Lupacurva feeding Caballero for the bucket.
Just a quick leak out there by Nick Caballero to end the third.
60-60. Fourth quarter coming your way.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
I can't wait to get to Puso. Puso yun, di ba yung tawag niyo?
Puso, oo.
Puso, di ba?
Marami pa naman bukas, wag kang mag-alala.
bukas nga.
Hindi, bukas, ngayon, after ng game.
Talaga?
Oo.
Even this late?
Oo.
Maghahanap kami ni Direk Freddy niyan.
Oo, tayo. Hanap tayo.
tayo.
Mark Pingris, JJ Pido, Nick Caballero, Mike Mabulak, and Renzo Subido ang 5 para sa Biñan. Subido. Down low they go to Pingris against Camacho. Simon ang nakabantay kay Ping. Goes to Mabulak. Swings it over to Caballero. No! Rebound ni Mabulak. Back out to Subido. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Ping again. The cut from Subido. The kick out. Cebu just really good at recovering defensively.
Yes.
Every time.
Yes. Kaya nararamdaman mo yung momentary indecisiveness. No, I thought that was already the clear pass underneath, but you know the defense really making Biñan think twice.
Ontiveros against Pido. This time it's Dondon Ontiveros, the father. Meneses misses the 3. Rebound, Caballero.
Look at Mike moving Meneses out of the way.
3-second violation.
Oh, yeah.
And you see a bit of a wince from Mark Meneses. Naramdaman niya nung bakbakan na rin Mike Mamulak, ha? Pero pinaglaban niya talaga.
Oh, pero tingin ko naisip rin yan, tatlo na ako, baka umapat pa.
Oh, the discard by Manzo, no good on that jumper. Pido, Caballero. Atake si Nick Caballero, misses the layup, but he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
And every time Nick Caballero gets to the cup, you see 2 to 3 green shirts trying to challenge.
No. He's got that heft.
Yes.
No, na hindi mo madaling pigilan. But the free throw shooting from Nick Caballero has been a struggle. 1 of 5 so far.
Yeah.
2 of 6.
Oh, there's a floor spacer right there.
KG Canaleta and Jason Ballesteros not activated for this game. Manzo.
Slip.
Meneses wide open. Meneses dumps it. Camacho with a left-hand finish. Grabe na rin yung understanding nitong dalawang frontline players ng Cebu, no?
I was gonna say the same. Having Mark Meneses as the initiator of the offense. Oh my.
Caballero, he just went on a fishing expedition there.
But the thing that makes it tough for Biñan, if you're getting inside, Simon Camacho and Mark Meneses, you gotta get past the length of both those athletic players for the greats.
Yeah, but when you have a Nick Caballero this forceful every time.
Correct.
Problema pa rin kasi maaga kang mape-penalty dito.
Oo.
That's our good friend Paulo San Miguel from Philippine Airlines. Binabati niya daw lahat ng mga kaibigan niya sa PAL. Siyempre si Boss Roel Condo, team manager of Biñan. Pinsan din niya ni Ichi Altamirano.
Oh, really?
Oh, Ichi is not activated for this one. For Cebu, 63-62. June Manzo. Meneses has it. Meneses, the spin. Tapos. Rebound Camacho. Camacho goes baseline. Labas kay Topsy. The 3 from the corner. What a shot. We're on Topsy.
Where's a floor spacer when you need one? Topsy coming off the bench, knocking down that off-balance 3. JJ. No.
Ontiveros quickly to Manzo. June. Dinaanan lahat ni June Manzo.
Oh. But I also thought he had a spray on the other end.
His 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
A couple of steps going deeper into that right corner, catching it and then releasing.
June Manzo still down on the floor. Tinamaan siya. There was a foul. And then he got, I think he bumped. Ito si JJ Pido, but I don't think there was anything more there. Just a push.
Yeah. Foul, number 1. Renzo Cebu's first. First team foul. Gene Roma Burma and General Biñan for our members, JJ Pido.
And Ruka Curva is back on the floor. Biñan is back as well for Mark Pingris.
19 seconds to shoot.
19 on the shot clock. Ontiveros. Andun agad si Ruka Curva. Manzo comes out. Jun Manzo, runner. Foul on Pamboy Raimundo.
And Jun Manso has missed his last 4 attempts after going 4 of 4 in the start of the first half. And I would like to think he's trying to get a good groove, no? Rhythm towards the end of this game. Oh, man.
Mintis ang unang free throw ni Jun Manzo. 11 points so far. Puntos. Coach Junti and Coach Aldrin.
Ang question dito ngayon, paano mo babantayan itong si Nick Cabañero na downhill?
You know, here's the official outfitter of the MPBL. Asona sila. Ruka Curva. Also a problem on the downhill. Biñan.
Oh my.
It's a foul on Topsy.
Sa posisyonan sa baba.
Foul number 3, Alabama's first foul. Third team foul.
Coach Aldrin calls Don Reverente out of the bench.
Substitution, Don Reverente replacing Ontiveros.
Now they need some muscle inside.
Oh, yes.
And talking about muscle, let's see Don Reverente. Cabañero, spin. No good.
The last 3 attempts to the cup of Nick, in and out, no? Halfway in, lalabas. Mag-e-end one na, lalabas.
Technical.
Who's it on?
Technical foul is called on Biñan and Angel for violating bench decorum, second infraction. Technical free throw, Al Francis Thompson.
I think one of the people there in the Biñan bench. But hindi pumasok ang technical free throw.
Oh. That's the thing. Now, if you're Cebu Greats, you gotta defend this set right now. You're up 3, but you need to stop. Kung ikaw naman ang Biñan, you need to score.
Extreme masubok at kompleto ang Francis brand ng Pilipinas. Masyado malakas ang pasa ni Nick Cabañero.
On this com, this is just a 1-possession game pa rin. Your turn now to defend if you're Biñan. And they bring in Subido for Pamboy.
Well, Renzo Subido versus Jun Manzo. I've seen the story before.
That's interesting.
UST versus UP.
Oo nga, no? Nag-aabot nga pala sila. Carlo now goes in.
Nick Cabañero, pahinga muna. Carlo Lastimosa returns. 6.5 minutes to go. Cebu up by 3. Manzo. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Manzo. Manzo gets a shot off, a foul on Renzo Subido.
Sa perspective ng point guard, parang ganun rin si no? Jun Manzo, parang ni Caballero, no? Off a wing. He tries to get inside.
Lalo na pag
going left.
Going left.
Yeah. Napakadaling iusog ng depensa. He has that footwork.
Two for two for Jun Manzo. Big free throws there, 68-63. The Greats on top. Manzo with 14 in the ball game. Subido to Himpayan. Roca Curva. Trying to get past Meneses. Drop pass. Mabula. Shot fake, no. Rebound Meneses.
Quick decision.
His 10th rebound of the game. Manzo for three. Yes! Big basket for Jun Manzo. 17 points. 6 here in the fourth. Meneses with a rebound. The quick decision here for Jun Manzo. A 3 in transition. And the bucket. Biglang 8 ang lamang ng Cebu with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Timeout, Biñan. We will be right back.
Bakit parang ayaw mo nang makipagkita sa akin?
Dahil natatakot ako. Maganda kong iisipin pero sa totoong buhay.
So hindi pa pwede ang rich girl at poor boy?
Bakit pwede ba?
Bakit naman hindi?
Witness the unforgettable love story of Kemal and Nihan in the Emmy Award-winning Turkish romance, Endless Love. Premieres July 20, Monday at 9 p.m. only on Solarflix. Solarflix is on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and BTT Channel 21 in Metro Manila. Endless Love, parang yan ang hinahanap ng ating kasamang si Andrea Indicio. Endless Love.
It got there.
Yeah, Andrea Indicio catching strays. 71-63 is the count. Cebu ahead. Bingris gets the ball against Reverente. The foul is on Don Reverente.
Foul on number 24, Don Reverente, second. That is the 14th foul for Cebu Greats.
And one more foul.
40 seconds.
Nasa penalty na Cebu. Inside, Roca Curva, Mintis, rebound, Bingris. And there's a foul. Oh, who's it on? Interesting.
And
that's number 4 in Meneses.
And he was quick to signal for a challenge. I think now would be a good time just to save that foul.
Yes.
There's a challenge on the last play by Cebu Greats.
Coach Adrian Morante is challenging the foul on Mark Meneses. We'll be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul,
It's
resulting
a successful challenge for Coach Aldrin Morante, and that means we will have jump ball as well on center court.
That surely saved that foul of Mark Meneses, keeping him away from that fourth foul.
Well, Lastimosa wins the tip. Subido inside. Pingris may have gotten away with the travel, but
I thought
it's
so
a foul,
too.
pero
Yeah.
Number 22, Simon Camacho is scored.
Pero hirap din makalaban sa ilalim si Mark Pingris. Lalo na established inside.
free throw is brought to you by Stream ang subok at kompleto ang Plants brand ng Pilipinas. And the struggles continue at the line. 0 for 3 now para kay Mark Pingris. As a team, Biñan is 15 of 26.
Ooh.
Wow, Reverente and Ipayan.
Moving review the last play. Players on the court to your respective benches and observe bench decorum.
Somehow, at the top of the coverage, we talked about both these teams being the top rebounding teams. You kind of expect this.
Oo, na walang magbibigay ng ganong kadaling possession.
Correct.
Or rebound. These two teams really just putting it all out there on the floor.
Playoff feel talaga eh, no?
Yeah, we got a playoff crowd as well.
Yeah. Si Nino Abanid, who's also from Cebu, a good friend of ours, watching this game along si ano rin ha, sila Ken daw nanonood. Ken Pangilinan.
Ken, mag-pickleball na kayo, Ken. Tigilan nyo na yung kakanood ng basketball.
Pero wag sa baha kasi meron siyang story, di ba, nasa baha.
Eh, ayun.
Oo nga naman. Eh, ayun.
Pero ito na naman tayo.
The waiting game.
The waiting game. As if yan lang ang inaantay natin sa buhay natin.
Meron daw ano pa dito, yung pungko ba tsaka puso pareho?
Kaiba yan.
Magkaiba.
I think pag dito ka sa island na to, sa Mactan, may makakita ka dyan ng mga on the side of the road lang. May mga nag-iihaw, nag-ano. We should try it.
Yeah, we will.
71-63.
Eh, pinag-uusapan natin ng rebound. Dumagdag pa to si Don Reverente. Hindi rin naman magpapaiwan niya pagdating sa labanan sa loob.
Gusto mo i-review na lang natin, huwag na tayo maglaro. Diba? Mag-review na lang tayo. Parang exam.
Parang exam lang, oh. Parang exam lang. Yeah, that's
walang
right.
katapusan eh.
At saka napakahalaga nitong itong shifting ng momentum na to.
Yeah. Yes, but
napakahalaga eh.
They gotta do it faster though.
Yes, agree. And this is really slowing down the game. Nawawala yung rhythm. Biñan wants to come back. They're down by 8. Cebu wants to, pad that lead some more.
Laszlo has downgraded to a common foul.
Number 6, J.R. Gipayan, is second.
So the foul on J.R. Himpayan, initially called as an unsportsmanlike foul, has been downgraded into a regular foul, and I wonder how long it took for us to figure that out. Because I saw it and it's like, yeah, it's a regular foul.
In the green grass of home.
Manzo puts up that runner, ayaw pumasok. Oh, libre si Manzo, sayang dun. Boom, boom, tampos. Trying to find Ariar. Natapik. Ariar saves it to Boom Boom. Boom Boom. Bounce pass. Reverente na agaw ni Pingris.
Well, a lot of indecision right there.
There was a pass available to Manzo na hindi nakita kanina.
Agree.
Lastimosa is open. The three.
Yeah.
Good.
That one's being decisive though.
Big shot para kay Carlo Lastimosa. As Biñan close to within 5.
He's got 8 points. His first made 3.
Campos trying to spin out of trouble. Picks up his dribble. Manzo has it. A 3. Good! June Manzo showing us who's boss here in Cebu.
But coming back big time here in the fourth quarter. Nice pass.
Biñan and 1.
Yeah, miscommunication on that two-man action. Nobody took that dive by Gimpayan on the backside. See that roll? There was that switch. Somebody was supposed to peel off. Too late.
Gimpayan trying to complete a 3-point play here. He completes the 3-point play. Balik si Nick Caballero. Ariar, Reverente, Manzo. The hot hand here in the fourth. Campos attacks. Boom Boom. Can't finish. Binoy Sakuragi with a defensive rebound.
But that was a good execution though. Really just couldn't find bottom of the net.
Caballero forced the issue. And he draws the foul. Well, they've been putting Nick Caballero at the 3 spot na kung saan hindi siya, hirap siya. Kanina pa. But the 4 spot, he just caused so many problems. Just causes so many problems defensively. And the matchups,
yeah,
nahihirapan ng Cebu.
Kasi pag nilagay mo siya sa 4, he might be faster than the 4 of the other team or stronger inside for the other guys that's switching on his drive.
Boss Monching Talisayan has been is invested so much on this team and is treated his players as like family, pretty much. The Pingris keeps it alive.
And they're going to review again.
What's the call here?
Is this going to be a... Okay, that ball will stay with Biñan.
14 seconds to shoot.
Inside, Luca Curva. Caballero with a recovery. Nick inside. No. Luca Curva. Offensive rebound. Pamboy for 3. Yes! Manny Bay is the digital wallet good for the community. Biñan pulls to within 1.
Pamboy Raimundo knocking down the 3 for the season. He's been 42% from there, and he shows us why. He asked for that ball coming out of that recovery by Kenny Rocacurva, and no problems at all for the 42% 3-point shooting. Pamboy Raimundo.
And Pamboy Raimundo only his 5th point of the ball game, but it's a vital basket. 3:14 to play. Cebu's lead is down to 1. nangyari. Ryan Suwal, dala yan. Ahead. Nick Caballero. Pop.
The flash. Oh, the throwdown.
Babalik ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino dito sa Hoops Dome in Mactan, Cebu. Our game on Saturday. First game natin 5 p.m. sa Buanga against Mindoro. And then the battle between Caloocan and Cebu. Des Bonifacio versus Lapu-Lapu.
That's a good one, yung laban na yun, ha?
8 p.m. ang laban na yan. Bagsak si Pamboy. Naagaw ni Pamboy. Takbo si Carlo. Meneses with a challenge. Biñan has taken the lead. And there was a question there, kanina, on who the stoppages will favor. And it looks like it's taken the momentum away from Cebu.
That's right. Good skip.
Tamsi. Meneses. Tough shot in traffic. Pingris with the rebound. Big stop for Biñan.
Who is taking that ball away from Mark Pingris?
No one. Lastimosa. Caballero. Fade away from Nick. No. Pingris rebound. Labas kay Carlo. Lastimosa leans in. Block. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Blocked as well. That's last touch on Mark Pingris. Bola ng Cebu.
Crucial play here.
Manzo gets it back for 3. Yes, sir!
Goodness.
Big shot for June Manzo. Last 2 minutes brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. The greats are ahead by 2.
Wow, June Manso knocking down shots at crucial points of the game.
Caballero, laban kay Reverente. Nick drives, block, foul. Camacho, Caballero is going to the line. And that's it for Simon Camacho.
This one is big. June Manso just letting it fly after getting that pass back from Simon Camacho.
Na ibang klase na yung kumpiyansa ni June Manzo. 12 of his 23 here coming in the 4th and final quarter.
And he is 5 out of 6 from 3. He's only missed once. After going 4 of 4, he went 0 out of 4, and then this series of makes once again for June Manso.
Nick Caballero at the line.
Oh, man.
Big miss there from Nick.
5 of 11 so far.
From the foul line.
From the foul line, right.
Split para kay Nick Caballero. Minute and a half remaining. 77-76. 2 timeouts left para sa parehong kupunan.
June Manso's gonna want to take this home.
Manzo, Ariar. Swing, Topsy for 3. Battle for the rebound. Lastimosa has it. Caballero. Lastimosa sa ilalim. Carlo with a clutch basket. 12 points for Carlo Lastimosa. And a big play from Nick Caballero. 1-point lead, Biñan. Manzo against Pamboy Raimundo. Labas kay Ariar. Back to Manzo. 8 seconds. Ariar will shoot. In and out. Caballero with a rebound. No rush here for Biñan. Lastimosa has delivered the goods here down the stretch. Carlo, the spin, the kick out. Caballero for 3. Meneses with the rebound. And we're going all the way here. Down the wire in Mactan. June Manzo. Shot clock is off. 5 seconds. Manzo gets it back. Ariar, jumper. No! Rebound, Rocacurva. And Biñan survives. Wow! Biñan with a stunner. Here in Cebu, coming back from 8 down for the win.
Cebu breaks 77-78 on a skate win by Biñan.
They silenced the crowd here in Cebu.
This crowd is stunned.
Cebu had some really good looks.
Yeah, 3 good looks. On that last one, they were able to get the stop, got down. That was a good look by Ken.
Yeah, that was his shot as well.
Yeah.
But when it came down the stretch, it was Biñan that came through with the big plays, including this guy right here. He was not scoring in the 4th quarter. He was, doing some heavy lifting in the first 3 quarters, but some big plays from Kenny Rocacurva, crucial rebounds, crucial stops, and he is our best player of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Yeah, very important. He did make his free throws too. I mean, he went 6 of 10 from the perimeter and even inside the paint. The timing is, I feel the rebounds were crucial for Kenny Rocacurva. And he brought a lot of force, brought a lot of pressure in the paint against the defense of Cebu.
Huge win for Boss Monching and Biñan. Carlo Lastimosa was big down the stretch.
Right.
Nick Caballero also just put a lot of pressure on the defense of Cebu. And Mark Pingris, ang ganda rin ang pinakita niya when he was a force down low.
Right. Let's not forget J.Mar Gimpayan though. He was also big.
Yep. And we have Andrea Indicio with Kenny Rocacurva.
Maraming salamat sa Del. First of all, congratulations. Kenny, Biñan man ang dala mo. Kenny, Biñan man ang suot mo ngayon pero hindi talaga maitatago ang galing ng isang Cebuano na umuwi ng Cebu. You were there for your team from the beginning till end. Pero kamusta kayo in the dying minutes of this ball game?
Nag-adjust lang kami sa mga tawag ng referees and di na namin pinakinggan. Nilaro lang namin, laro talaga namin.
Iba yung naging galaw ninyo in this game compared to your past few games. Mas maganda yung ipinakita ninyo. Pero saan kayo pinaka nahirapan when it comes to Cebu?
Siguro yung talaga nila, offense and defense ng Cebu. Iba talaga defense ng Cebu. Appreciate ko rin team ng na binigay yung best nila.
Meron ka ba mga gusto batiin na pasalamatan? Go ahead.
Papasalamat ako kay Lord na binigay sa amin panalo na to and kay Boss Ruben Tan ng Beast Motorcycle Tan, Mega Wagi, Boss Sajid Anuevo, Boss Antet Hernandez, Mayor Gian Alonte, Boss Monching Talsay, and siyempre sa families ko, wife ko, and sa mga Cebuano nga nitanawa, dagang salamat mo.
Maraming salamat. Once again, that was Kenny Rocacurva, our best player of the game, brought to us by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Back to you guys.
Zamboanga against Mindoro on Saturday at 5 p.m. at the new Cebu City Coliseum. So excited to be there. Caloocan against Cebu. The Greats go again against the Batang Kangkalu at 8 p.m. on Saturday. So do catch us. Catch the MPBL sa Cebu City Coliseum. But whoa, what a day here in Cebu. In our return here to the Queen City of the South. For my partner, Mike Perez, courtside reporter Andrea Indicio, and for all the men and women, hardworking men and women making up our team. Ito po si Delf Tupa saying thank you and good night from Cebu City.